Hola! Welcome one and welcome all. We are here once again with the beautiful, the one, the amazing, the incredible voice of Alicia C. Indio on the radio. How are you
Hello.
doing? How are you
I'm
doing?
I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Okay,
I'm so
okay.
excited.
Yes, it's exciting because we are on the precipice of your sophomore. No, this is your third song.
It's my third song, but would it be a sophomore since it's with Shelly, the EP?
Sophomore venture with Shelly,
Yes.
but it is your sophomore song that is mariachi.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
What he
got
said.
this. I got this down, girl. Okay, so first, how are things in Alicia C world?
It's good. It's been crazy. Obviously, we're getting excited for a lot of upcoming things, and obviously, you know what's happening today. The new single is will be out tomorrow or midnight. I made it a midnight release.
Yes, and it's wonderful because of the fact that I got a sneak peek, which was really awesome of you. Thank you so very much. You were able to let me kind of listen a little bit, and it is amazing as always. You put a lot of great music out there. One of the unique things about you is that you have this range that's just incredible. You got this vocal range that's really, really awesome, especially considering that this wasn't really originally something that you were you've always been a singer.
Mhm.
It's just that pursuing a singing career wasn't really on your path that you were
No.
following. It was just something that you said, you know what, why not?
Why not?
And yeah, but it's pretty awesome. You have that God given talent, and thank you so very much for sharing it with us,
I
because
appreciate that.
it's awesome. It's amazing, and I've seen you live several times. So
Oh my God, that's funny that you say that.
it's true because I was like, wow, dude, and you've nailed it. You've nailed it every time. So
Appreciate it.
I'm pretty happy to say yes. Very
Yes.
good.
Just to declare.
Alex Minjares from Missouri.
That's my brother.
Hey, how's it going, brother? Thank you so very much for chiming in there, bro. That's cool. And yes, I'm pretty sure that he's proud of you as well,
Oh yeah.
because your path is just it's like meteoric, it's awesome, you know. What's it like, first of all? Because the last time we talked was at Shelly Lattice's final bow, which once again, you made a stunning entrance in that beautiful, beautiful dress.
Oh, thank
It
you.
was it was like, whoa. It was, you, I saw you like from way over there, and you started walking.
I, by the end of the day, by the end of that night, I was like, I'm tired of carrying this comforter around.
It was a big dress, but it was beautiful. It was. I'm sure it was well worth it for you. Christine Dominguez, yeah, she said she's always been amazing, which is
Hi,
which
Chrissy.
is really, she says that. And then also we have what is this, Melissa
Melissa.
Reyes, yes, from Kema, Texas. I don't know where Kema, Texas is.
Kima,
Kema.
Texas. It's in Houston,
Oh, it's
or
Houston,
farther south, near the water.
like a suburb.
Sure.
Sure.
Could
Why not? We'll
be.
call it a suburb.
Yeah.
Lisa Wilk, can't wait to hear your new song. Yay, yes. And we have a surprise for y'all because through the graces of the good, because, it helps to be connected because you are, a very, not only is Shelly a good friend of mine, I can say that out loud in public. I paid my friendship dues because she is my friend, but she's a great friend and mentor of you as well. Y'all guys are very, very close, and she hooked us up with a little something we're gonna share here later on. First, for those people that aren't aware of your path, how did you get in? How did you get connected with Shelly? Because it's kind of a really interesting story, and your first foray into the recording studio is even more interesting. But let's talk about, how did you meet Shelly and how did that come about?
So I recently shared a post because the anniversary of that gift came up, and I kind of wanted to, talk about it and just, you know, give my thanks because it's been a year, and then it just so happens that just a week before, Shelly calls me and she's like, "Congratulations." And I'm like, "For what? What are you talking about?" And she's like, "For being nominated for New Artist of the Year." And I was like, and it just took me back. And I looked at Mary and I was like, "Do you remember when Sevi was making fun and he made us wait, like, because he had to get his hair cut for some award ceremony the next day?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Ah," when he was laughing. He's like, "We're gonna see you there next year." And I'm like, "This guy's crazy." This happened. But actually, Ruby Ann and Carlos invited me to have lunch with them. She really wanted to meet me. And so we went to the restaurant that was next to Sebi's Sack Monster.
Mhm.
And this tiny little thing in sweats and an oversized sweater comes and sits next to me. And then you just see Carlos and Ruby Ann kind of like, and I'm like, "What? Why, you guys?" And then I get like that silent kick under the table. And I'm like, "Why? Why did you, like, what is happening?" And they're like, "You don't know who that is? That's Shelly." And I'm like, "No, I'm sorry. I don't know who." Uh, and so, obviously she ends up telling me, and she's like, "I've been in the business 40 years." I'm like, "Oh, okay, now I want to pick your brain because I don't know what I'm doing." And sure enough, we set a tentative meeting a week later, and a 30-minute meeting just to discuss like what is the process, how does it work? Because I wasn't trying to, like, obviously we weren't talking about working together or anything. I just wanted to know what were the steps, what did you do, like what do I need to look for, how do I become successful, kind of thing.
Right.
And it turned into a 3-hour meeting, and then she just has called me every day, all day since, and never misses a phone call. Um, Constantly texting, always. She's always writing music, but always takes into consideration what her artists want to do. She's not like your typical producer or label where they kind of just take ownership of you. You have complete independence still within some guidelines. Because I'm not trying to be like La Sirena de Loteria on a album cover, but and it's been amazing, the support. She's pushing me out of my comfort zone. There's a song in there that I called her. I'm like, nope, can't do it. I hate it. Don't. She's like, give it a chance. Like, you're gonna. And then now I'm like, I love the song because I have never ever heard myself. I don't even sing along with, it's bachata, and I don't even sing along with it with on the radio. So the fact
Mhm.
that I was able to master it, and I like it, the words are great. I'm so excited for the magic that she's making and the EP that she has created and written, because between her and Jose Rosario, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
So
and
it's been just exciting.
it's great because she's got a great plan. She's very good very methodical is what I like to say about Shelley. She's got a great vision. And talking to her, whenever she writes music for an artist, she dreams about that particular artist,
I don't
not
think
in
she
a creepy
sleeps.
way, just kind of, it comes into her head like, oh, you know what? She imagines that person saying it's very personal for her, which is great. It's super wonderful. Because I firmly believe an artist, whenever they put something out, they put part of themselves into everything that they do. And, with your very first song, it is wonderful. Uh, Diana Zavala, hi Mika from
Hi,
Daddy and
mom and
Mom.
dad.
Love you, very proud of you. Look at that. They caught you right off the bat, didn't
Hi, mom, dad. Love you.
they? Brenda Ramos, a great friend of the show. She's also a wonderful TikTok star herself. She's great. Hello, y'all. I'm
Hola.
trying to move on and keep you kind of calm. Yeah, I know. I know. Melissa Reyes Choa, in between Houston and Galveston, she says that's where it is. Okay,
Chimo,
well,
yeah.
it's not exactly a suburb. Thank you for clarifying that. Irene Garcia says fantastic. Houston, Texas. Roxanne Mendoza. Who else but
Hola,
hello?
Roxy.
All right, Roxy. Hi, Alicia C. Saludos from Roxy, Grupo Texas. A very good friend of mine, a great a
Hola, hi,
vocalist.
Rita.
Rita, she's also got a new song she just released not too long ago about her husband. I love you.
Oh.
It's her way of saying I love you too, which is pretty awesome. And Roxanne says hello to little old me. I'm nobody
Little old you.
special. I'm just some dude
Lies.
from Vancourt, Texas. That's all I am. We were passing by, coming back from San Antonio. I was with a friend of mine, and she was in the car, and I was like, shh, 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 quiet, quiet. We're passing sacred ground, and it's the sign that says Vancourt. And she's like, where? Poof. past it. And I was like,
Well,
never mind.
it's in the past.
Right, you just passed it. She blinked. Jose Rosario, he said there says the bachata song is incredible. Congratulations, Alicia C, to Shelly Lares and the whole team. Tonight's song is pure fire, and I agree because I've heard it, and I guarantee you're gonna love it. It's got a wonderful storyline, and we're gonna talk about that here in a minute. As soon as I try to catch up with all these guys, Milo, you got it. He says, "Sky is the limit, and keep going, reaching for the stars." Is what I say.
Love you, Milo.
Hmm.
Hi,
I
Tori.
said Milo. You said Milo. It's just
Yeah.
like a friend of mine. There's a town close by. It's called Miles, Texas, because they call it Miles because it flooded here and it got moved over a mile. Most of the houses just floated down the, for a mile away, so they called it Miles. But has got a really strong Spanish accent, and so he would call it Miles. So sorry, Milo.
Milo.
Milo. There you go. So Jose, sorry, Jose, not Jose. My favorite singer, Jose Jose.
That's
And
Jose, not Juan.
yeah, and Angel Jimenez. I'm so excited to hear it. Another great mariachi singer, and I got to see her this past weekend in Brownsville. So it's pretty cool. And Christine Rivera Sistos says hi.
Hi,
So that's
Christy.
pretty cool. So mom and dad, let's go back to them. And I kind of pulled away a little bit. What did they say when they first heard your song on the radio the first time? And I've revisited this question already once before, but I want to go ahead and share that with you because it's a good story.
Uh, they cry a lot. But my mom, they've always wanted me to do this. They've always, I mean, since I was little, I'm telling you, she threw me on a stage. I say she threw me, but she didn't. We had rehearsals, we had everything. But 6 years old, she put me in front of, and I think one of the very first performances were for a talent show in Eagle Pass at the Aztec Theater. But then I remember performing at the Nacho Festival in Piedras Negras. And you're talking about, it looked in my mind, because I don't know if it was like that or not, because I remember I'm 6. It looked like the way that performance in Monterrey that Shelly had with all that crowd. Like in my, that's how many people were there, and that's what it looked like. So I've been doing it, and my dad heard this little one can sing, and so they've been wanting me to do it forever. And I did mariachi throughout high school, junior high, college, professionally, and then it was just like no, because I didn't pursue it soon enough. So my time is gone. Like you have to be certain, you have to look a certain way, you have to be a certain,
Oh yeah,
that's, and I let
you had
that.
to be in the box. You have to
Yeah,
be in this little box,
yeah.
and that's not
And
true. But
and so I let that, and I'm like no, no, no. And it wasn't until obviously I met not only my partner, which everybody knows because you guys see
mhm.
her next to me, but Mary, but her family, they would have me sing all the time whenever we'd go to the valley. And you're talking about staying up late till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Canta, okay. And they're like, you really need to do something. You really need to do something. And then I would sing around the house, and she was just like, you really need to do something. So she actually told my mom, thank you so much. And this is and that. You're the one that got all this started. But they're very proud. We recently celebrated the song Ben, the video and the song going number one for the first time. And Jose wanted to make sure that it gets celebrated whenever an artist
Mhm.
has their very first number one. And as they're presenting it and I'm singing this, they can't keep a dry eye. They're just crying. So I'm like, if they have much to say, probably not between the boohoo's. But if you saw that video, mom had something to sing. And so we
I
stuck
know, yeah.
together.
I think Shelly also had something to do with it because you could see that
Yes.
little elbow going.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, hey, hey.
And it's really, really beautiful. It was wonderful because of the fact that it's a cherished moment. You don't get to live that moment over again,
Mm-mm.
and it's wonderful that you were, number one in not only in the music chart but also the music video chart, and Mary being such a part of it, and y'all having such a wonderful relationship together. Hi, Mary. I know you're back there. So she's a wonderful talent. I love her to death, and I'm
Yeah.
so jealous of her hat collection because we have that thing together. This is one of those. Christine Rivera said, oh, we already said Christine Sistos, and then Cynthia Dominguez says, so proud of you and
Oh.
love you. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And then Milo says he's laughing because of my Milo joke. Sorry, I read it in English. I'm sorry. English is my first language. Hi, AJ.
That's
And
me.
oh,
That's
oh,
my
okay.
nickname. For
Oh,
those of
is
y'all that
it?
know, yeah, that's my
Oh,
nickname.
it's Roy and Christy. Cool. Very cool. Cool. Lucas has been number one fan since he first heard it. Oh,
You
that's
should see. He
cool.
knows Después de Todo and Van. Remember when I asked you if you could help me do the karaoke version?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's for him. It's for him, for Lucas.
Oh, and you
Because
just
he
hung
wants
me
to
out
be
to
able
dry
to
because
sing
I
it.
forgot all about it just now. That is harsh.
What?
You know what, Lucas? I do apologize. That is my fault, and I have dropped the ball. I just remembered until she just reminded me that I will get on it today, Lucas. I do apologize. It is a very. I apologize for being so rude and being on that. I that is so bad of me. Now I feel
Hi,
horrible.
Carla. No.
Another
You're fine.
beautiful voice, a beautiful woman, Carla Cristina. Saludos, amigos. Congrats, Alicia, on all your success. Wishing you muchos
Your
éxitos.
video was absolutely beautiful. If you go to my page, you'll see where I shared it. And there's a certain number and time, like seconds, minute and seconds, that was my favorite. Just go look. I posted it and I said some stuff about it.
Yeah, she's just. I mean, I've met her when she first started out, and I've been a fan ever since. She's just a wonderful person. Gracie's adopted sister because she doesn't have any sisters, so she's Gracie's adopted sister. So it's pretty cool. Juan Narves, saludos, Ruskin, Florida. That's
Ruskin,
cool.
Florida.
Uh huh. I'm ready to I will. I will. Shelly
Hey,
says
Shelly.
hi. Shelly says hi. And Rita says, can't wait to
Thank
hear the
you.
new song. Congrats on all your success. Golly, we got to keep moving. We got to keep moving. I'm so sorry. I love your song, Ben, and I have it in my song playlist,
You're super
Roxanne.
red.
Yeah, I know. Stop. Carla says, oh, thank you. Bobby Castaneda. Hey, Bobby from California. Saludos there. New fan from California.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, a really good friend. Joanna Ray. Hey there. So excited to hear the new song. Luis A.G. Saludos cordiales. Bendiciones,
Bendiciones.
everyone. Luis A.G. Big voice. So, where did you get this song? Give me the evolution of this song, Te Digo Adios. Where is this song coming from?
So it came in the form of a phone call. First, wait, no, a text message saying, "You awake?" from Miss Shelley.
Yeah, right.
and I and
For
I
me,
look
it's
over
always
and I'm
hola
like,
cola.
"Oh, we get those too. We get those too." And we just recently found out that each of us have a personalized way of her saying goodbye to all of
Mm.
us. But I said, of course, yeah. So she called and she's like, "So I just wrote this song on my way back from the studio, and it's perfect for you."
She says I gave it to her. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's it. That was like, uh-huh. And so she's like, I sent it to you, go. And it's funny because the song is like 3 minutes and some odd seconds, right? And I swear she sent me a text message, 3 minutes, some seconds. Did you listen to it? And I'm like, oh, I guess we gotta go listen to it like right now. She waited the exact length of the song to text back. Like, did you hear it? And so we heard it, and it was just the instrumentation. There was no words. And I was like, see, now I want to do it. And I was so excited because we went to record it, and it could have been a one and done, but I got tongue twisted in one of the words, and she's like, again. And I'm like, no. But it's such a beautiful song. I fell in love with it. I wanted it to be the first one out, and she's like, no. Ben's gonna be the first one. And I'm like, so I had to wait on it. And she was like, she almost wanted to release it in March, and I'm like, I don't have the patience for that. Like, please, please. So we released it early, obviously in February. It's. I mean, I talked to you a little bit about how we want it to be seen
Yeah.
because it can be interpreted in two different ways. It's such a beautiful, beautiful song, and it was easy for me. Once I got the words, it was incredible because we had magic in the studio, and that's when we discovered that it can be interpreted in those two different ways because Kiki, who's the one that the engineer thought of it in the separate way, and then obviously Shelley wrote it in the love song way, and Mary and I witnessed, like, we just saw them think of the song completely different right in front of us. And so it's just beautiful. And when I mentioned yesterday, or I don't even know when I mentioned it on a live, and I said, if you don't have a soul, trust me, this song's gonna reach to like the depth and pull it out, and you're gonna realize it, because it's that strong and powerful, and it's just beautifully written. It's just beautiful. It's my favorite on the EP.
When I previewed the song, I actually, and I know we talked about it before. When I previewed the song, I had a different impression of it as well. It is that universal, which is pretty awesome.
Mhm.
Real quickly before we, Rosie
Hey,
Allison,
Rosie.
she's Rap Productions.
Big
He's
shout
in
out
there.
to Rap.
Promotions, rather, promotions. He's in there. Daniel, who's also one of the very big supporters of Tejano music, is here, and thank you so very much, Daniel. And Shelly Latta says thank you so very much, because it is true. It it has so many different connotations. But once again, that's why I've told you this before. I know I say this to a lot of artists, but I really do mean it. That is what I envy about you guys as artists, as singers, that y'all have the ability to channel to the fans. People were going to fall in love to your music. People are going to kiss for the first time to your music. They're going to dedicate their love to your music. You are going to mean something in people's lives. You are going to give people the gift of love. And that is a
Aw.
powerful, powerful thing. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Alicia C. Te digo adios.
Yeah.
Te juro que te amo, pero me duele tanto saber que tú me traicionaste, me destrozaste el corazón. Te digo adiós y esta vez sí será por siempre. Te digo adiós, hasta aquí llegan tus mentiras. Tu tonta ya no soy, y aunque me mires llorando, será mejor quedarme libre sin tu amor que aguantar otra traición. Te digo adiós, aunque me esté doliendo el
Oh, wow. Yeah, Mary chimed in there. She says, "Absolutely beautiful, Lupus.
I
I
love
love this
you.
song." Lisa Wilk. You, by the way, Mary has to show off with her hat on there. She's already beautiful as it is. She doesn't have to show off her hat. Come on, Mary, you're killing me, girl. Shelly says, "Hope everyone loves it." No, Shelly, everyone does love it. There's no hoping about it. That's the way it is. And you know what I love about it is kind of got that. It's got the Juan Gabriel uh, quiet, subtleness, the whisper, and
Which is
then
probably
to
the
the
hardest thing
power.
I've ever done.
It's the
Singing softly has been something that she has been teaching me since day one. She's like, power isn't everything. And I'm like, what?
yeah. No, no. There's a lot to say about. That's one of the things that just like I said, English was my first language. I had to learn Spanish, and I didn't know. I told you my Joe and Joe's story. I was called to go to Las Vegas, and I was in Las Vegas at the Frontier, and then my mom, she's blowing up my phone. She's like, "Hey, where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm in Vegas." And she's like, "What are you doing in Vegas?" And I'm like, "I'm at this show with some guy from Mexico. He's Joe and Joe or something like that. He's got two names. I guess he's royalty." And she's like, "Joe and Joe." And I picked up the playbill and I was like, "Oh, it's Jose Jose." And she's like, "You don't know who Jose Jose is?" And I was like, "Oh my God."
Joe
You
and
know?
Joe.
And I was like, "Oh yeah." But listening to him sing, I was like, "Holy crap," then I realized who he was. But the power that it takes to control the softness. There's much more to be said in quiet, and just to reach that soft tone and then blow up and explode, just amazing. I love every aspect of this. This to me shows the maturity in your voice that people should understand. Yes, you are new to Tejano music, but that doesn't mean you're a new singer. It just means that you're new
Mhm.
to Tejano music because you are a very well accomplished singer. That is not something that is
Thank you.
God given talent, and that is something that you should be commended for. Just that achievement in itself. I nearly passed out just from hearing it, not much trying to sing it. So bring out the tequila, says Melissa.
Yeah.
There goes. Celia says, "Yeah, yes." For the tequila, I think, or something like that. Victoria says, "It's so good. I loved it."
Yay.
Joanna Ray says, "Oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful." That's right,
Thank you.
Joanna. That was great. Brittany says, "Those vocals, God, nailed it." Another one, very proud of you. Love you. Shelly Latta says her delivery is 100,000 million thousand times. Yeah, that
Whatever that
is.
is.
That is. She said, like, it's 143,643 A, B, and Q. What? She was using letters and stuff, It's
Point.
like, I know. It's got two
Thank you.
T's. Bravo, 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 bravo. Diana says, "I love it." Deanna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mom. What pipes? I loved it, says Irene. Angel Jimenez, what beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I'm going to need a karaoke version of this. Yes. And that's coming from another beautiful voice of mariachi because
Thank you.
Irene, says beautiful Alicia.
That's Shelly's mama.
Oh yes, Miss Lattice. Yeah, I love her. She's such a sweetheart. That was I
Love you
remember.
too.
Yeah, Alex Minjares said that was beautiful. Super
Yes.
proud. I mean,
He
yes.
calls me negra, and I'm like, you're darker than me.
I wanted to show the vocal dynamics soft and powerful, and that's exactly what you did. That was terrific because of the fact that, like I said, that subtle quietness that came out of that to be able to sing so powerfully and then just come back and deliver a softness and then explode from that. It just takes so much talent, and just like when I was talking to Rebecca Valadez, it takes a lot to be a backup singer because it's not just anybody can do it, and she can do both, and it's really awesome. Thank you, Mama, says Shelly Lattice. Mary Ruth jumps in here. She says, "When will the song be available to purchase or request?" Well, let's go ahead and tell them it's gonna be available hasta la mañanas.
tomorrow. It'll be available on
Tomorrow.
all digital platforms tomorrow, February 17th. It might actually hit at midnight because I made sure to make it a midnight release. It'll be available on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. It should come out there. It'll also be a sound everywhere. And yeah, so those of you, I will obviously share the link on all of my socials. Alicia C Oficial with one F. But yes, I wanted to share this or premiere this today, obviously, just to give everybody, something to listen to, look forward to, because it's been such a I don't have patience. And it's been so anticipated for me. And I'm like, when is it? Come on. Like I uploaded 3 weeks ago so that it could already be ready. I'm like, come on. And finally the day has come. And of course it's releasing on Mary's mom's birthday tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and say early birthday. I know it's not like, the best song. But um
It's a
for happy
great song. It's
birthday. But
it's an awesome song. And then, by the way, for all of y'all, just go ahead and remind y'all that the best way to support your artist, your favorite artist, is to go out there and watch their shows and buy their merch and buy their songs. Come on, it's 99 cents. We're complaining about eggs. I bought eggs today, 18 pack of eggs for $5.25, and my sister bought a cup of coffee from Starbucks for $5.75 and complains about eggs. Just
hey,
saying. Just saying.
look.
And a song costs 99 cents. So buy the song. And that way you don't have to keep scrolling going, hold on, wait. It's on YouTube's. It's buffering. Hold on. It's buff. It's doing the buffering. Now, if it's on your phone, see?
Yep.
It's right there. That's all you got to do. 99 cents. It's on your phone and you got some good music, dude. Jam it out.
Yeah, so stream it on
Yes.
Amazon Music, YouTube Music, Apple Music. Purchase it on iTunes. Make a sound to it or video to it. Just go subscribe to my channel. That helps on YouTube. But just share it, and of course, request it at all of your radio stations, even those that you think if they don't have the song, please hit up me, Shelly, or Rap, and we will get the song to the radio.
It's on Cuba Radio. You're listening to it right now. No, very, very true. And if you want to buy some Alicia C merch, where can we go?
So I will be performing at Fanfare March 18th and 19th, Saturday and Sunday. I will be performing both days, and I will have new merch there. I will have the Después de Todo merch. I will have Ven merch. I will have the Te Digo Adios merch. And then I also, with my partner, created a T-shirt with a logo that means something to both of us that we think that needs to be shared. And based on what Tejano has taught me and everybody that has embraced me in their industry, we made the T-shirt specifically because of how we felt with that. So that is going to be there. We're also going to have koozies. So yeah, it's going to be that's going to be the first time I'll have a table and everything. So just come hit me up.
There you go. It'll be awesome. Cecilia says, so important. She absolutely did. And very good. Mary Ruth says, y'all should hear it live. Yes. Oh, but speaking of live, because you know what? I know we talked about this. You did this song and it went viral. And
At the restaurant.
at the restaurant, we went to go eat at this restaurant, and the same guy showed up, and we talked about this. So I have a clip. I want to play it for you. Check this out.
Unos dicen que el hombre no llora, otros dicen que el hombre es el rey. Yo les digo que todo es mentira, que el hombre sí llora por una mujer. Nada importa que sea muy valiente y que tenga verdad.
like about that video at the very end is that they ask you, "Do you want another song?" It's a great song. And the fact that you just sitting there eating your food and they come up and you just start singing, I would never have the guts to do that. Cause
I used to do it all the time when we like when we had the mariachi back in college and stuff. We would sing the talon from table to table to table. And then obviously like the quinceañeras and the birthdays and serenatas on Mother's Day or Valentine's all night. So I used to just sing, real quick. Uh, but this was fun. The mariachi was great. The gentleman that was in that group, just like you heard him the time we went to eat, is incredible. But I didn't know it was gonna blow up like that. Mary was
mm.
like, "You need to upload it," and I'm like, "I don't like the way I look." La 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 la. And she's like, "People love seeing you in this element. Like they don't fans, what I've known, they like you organic. They don't like you all like where you set up your whole thing and you get, that professional mic and you set up like the reverb on or whatever." And it freaking got 1.4 million views on TikTok, thousands and thousands of likes, and I'm like, what is happening?
Well,
And
it also helps that you're very beautiful, so that doesn't hurt much either. But it was pretty awesome that the fact that they were all like, "Do you imagine what they were up like? Oh man, come on, let's go over to this table. We're gonna sing for these ladies, and they're gonna be like, oh my goodness, they're so good. They're gonna give us tips." And then they walked away going, "Damn it, man, we have to give our tips to her because she sings better to us." They paid for your food, right?
oh my god,
Did they
not
have to
even.
pay?
Oh my god, no, we paid. It's so funny because all of the messages or the TikTok comments are like, "Had I been there, I'd have paid for her food," or this and that. I'm like, no.
I do have a college fund. Just give to the cause, cause rents due. Shelly says that she's so open and to
Number
growth, and she's ready for an amazing nombre. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. We want a record, says Milo. Oh my God, yes, very, very rude. My name,
My mama.
my mama loves
She does.
Alicia. Shelly.
Oh my god, when I see her, she's like, "Hello, my personal singer," and I'm like, "Oy, chaparrita, ven."
I used to ferry her little dogs, try to get them into the hotel rooms because they weren't supposed to be in there. It was funny. Did I miss the song? I had to put this on, put the kids away. I'm sorry, Christine. You did, but you know what? It's gonna be playing tomorrow. Gotta play it again. Gonna play it again. Gonna play it again. Yes, we will here in a minute. Melissa, you did a great job. That was perfect song for AJ. Okay. Do tell Victoria. Thank you, says Shelly. Shelly gives a bunch of claps. Stephanie with the big eyeballs. We know, Victoria says, on Debbie's birthday, how special. Oh, yes. Happy early birthday, Mama, says Cecilia. There's always money for the vice. Not sure what that means. Buy it and put it on repeat. That's right, Melissa. That's right. Buy it, put it on repeat. You'll have it on there. You don't ever have to look for it, and it doesn't have to go buffering. It's the buffers. Okay, Victoria. Oh my God, my Lucas will want everything.
The merch.
Oh yeah, the merch, definitely. Wonderful premiere. Love Alicia's passion for music, the love and the vocal power on Te Digo Adios. Wishing you more blessings. Congratulations,
Thank you,
Jose
Jose.
Rosario. Thank you very much, Jose. Those are kind words, bro. That's really sweet, man. I love you when she sings this song. Victoria says, Mousy. Mousy.
Gus,
Eso.
Gus. Hey, Gus, Gus.
Gus, 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 Gus,
Gus,
Gus.
Gus.
Roxanne says, fire. This girl is on fire. Okay, I wasn't drinking. Amazing. What a voice. What a blessing. Shelly Lass says, they sounded like that. Yeah, so there she was crying. Oh, the EP is going to be just as amazing and very different than what
Yes.
you normally hear. And that's
It
very,
is
very true.
it's probably
Hi, it's
it's
Gus, 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 Gus,
it's
Gus.
probably the most bipolar
Oh, wow,
all over
bipolar.
it's all over. You're talking about the six most this is the only mariachi song on the album, on the EP. That's it. That's the
Mm.
only one. That's all I get. So we just obviously worked. I just got the lyrics for the bachata, and I figured it out after not quitting. And so there's a bachata in there. There is a bolero that is going to be on there, which I'm completely just also anxious because I've never done a bolero before. Here we go again with soft, right?
Mhm.
Um, there's a Spanish guitar one that has like a hip hop beat with like an English dubbed gentleman, like kind of rap singing over it, and the song's in Spanish, and that one's awesome. I was like, the minute she said, it, I'm like, oh, I can't wait. And then of course there's the really really special one that we've talked about before. It's called No de Olvidarte, which is Shelly's song. She used to have the song. It's her. I think her father wrote it when she was about 12, and it was her song. So when she showed it, it was off of a cassette tape, and she's
Oh,
singing it.
wow.
And she's like, I really think that you should do this song. And so she took components from three different songs and built one song with the lyrics from No de Olvidarte. And that's the one that she took me from the lowest of my range to the tippy top as the song progresses. And it just
Wow.
ends at the end like me up there. I didn't even know I could do it. And it just builds and builds. And it's like that Juan Gabriel where it's like a brass and the mariachi and the orchestra. And it just goes like that until the end. And it's probably my second favorite. It's very the Phantom of the Opera.
That's good. I'm so proud of you, AJ. I believe there is so many more blessings coming your way,
Thanks,
and
Chrissy.
that's awesome, and it's very very true. I do believe that you will have much more coming your way because of the fact that you have a kind heart and a wonderful soul. You are beautiful both outside and in, and the world is a better place with you in it. And with those people that did not get to hear it, why don't we hear it one more time? I think we should
One
hear it
more
one more time
time.
before we move on to some other music because I don't want also the people. I want to remind people that that's not just your only song because you have other music. I want to give them that, but let's go ahead and listen to it one more time for those people because I do know that some people did not get to hear it. Here it is. Once again, te digo adios.
Te juro que te amo, pero me duele tanto saber que tú me traicionaste, me destrozaste el corazón. Te digo adiós y esta vez sí será por siempre. Te digo adiós, hasta aquí llegan tus mentiras. Tu tonta ya no soy. Y aunque me mires llorando, será mejor quedarme libre sin tu amor que aguantar otra traición. Te digo adiós, aunque me esté doliendo el
take it a drink. All I heard is
Gulp.
the shit, the gulp, 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 gulp.
I'm
That
like,
was once again, it took my breath away. It was an awesome song. And I've heard it several times. Irene brought up a good question. Where are you going to be? That
so
she needs the
Fanfare
fanfare.
will be at Market Square here in San Antonio, which
What
is
stage, baby?
exciting. I have no idea yet. I haven't received all that yet. I just know we'll be there, and then I'm gonna sing twice. I mean, I'm gonna sing both days.
It's
Eso es
gonna be
mejor.
amazing. I'll
It's
be
good.
amongst the peoples.
Yeah, yeah. Find me. Like, where's
Actually,
Waldo?
it's gotta be. It'll be posted. It'll be
Yeah,
posted. So
it'll be posted, and I'm excited because I'll be singing all three originals, so you'll get to hear. It'll probably be no, it will be not probably. It will be the first time I sing "Te digo adios" live. It'll be there.
wow. Christine says I'm literally crying. So beautiful. That's just wonderful.
I knew it would. I said it was gonna make somebody cry. I already knew
Well,
it.
you made me cry when I first heard it.
I
So,
know you and Grace.
yeah, I know, Grace. Oh my gosh, we were balls of messes. Lisa Marie. Ah, she's put some hearts. That's so
She
sweet.
messaged. She cheated. She heard it the day before. She's like,
Mm.
by the way, I already heard your song. I'm like, what? She's like, girl.
Ah, not cool, man. We wanted to surprise you, Lisa Marie. She's also a wonderful person. You know what? Thank you so very much for everything that you do, Lisa. That's really awesome. Helping out and spreading the word and stuff like that. And Milo, sorry, bro, man, I keep mangling it, bro. I'm so sorry. AJ, mom says it's beautiful. She loved it. So,
Nah,
and I like
I
your, I
appreciate.
like
Thank
your,
you.
I like your Arnold Schwarzenegger post. Boom, 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 boom. I gotta put in the muscle. Oh wait, I gotta like that. There you go. Yes, I know. Muscular at my age. You don't know how old I am, do you? You don't want to say, do you? I'm
you're
old. I'm so
you're
old. The
35.
last time I passed by a cemetery, two guys chased me with shovels. They were like, "Get back here!" It's like that's how old I am. I was just like,
Not you with the dad jokes.
I was serious. Sorry, behind. That's how old I am. I got dad jokes.
But I'm.
So it's pretty awesome. You got the this song coming out. It was great. Your other song, Ven, uh, I mean, that's a great song. It's still up there in the charts. It reached number one. Real quick note about that song. Your beautiful significant other, and I'm so jealous of her cowboy hats. Mary Ruth. I'm never gonna let her live that down. Mary Ruth did the music video on that, and it's still up there.
She killed it.
So
That's what I keep telling her, and I'm like, your music video is number one again for the sixth week in a row.
in a
Um,
row, that's right.
and yeah, it was so much fun. And she was so passionate about making sure that it was something, she's my number one supporter, and she'll do anything like to make it easier. And obviously, it costs money to
Mhm.
do a video and to get all this stuff done. And she's like, I bet I could do it. And she's probably one of the most creative. I mean, she's an engineer first of all, what she does is insane to me, and I don't understand it. She codes, and she says she knows like 12 different
Yeah.
languages, and she pulls it up, and I'm just like, this looks like what I used to copy to change my background on MySpace. Um, for those of you that don't know what MySpace is, look it up.
For you youngins.
And and she's just like, I got this. And she bought a camera after doing some research, and no lie, for 3 weeks straight, she was up. And when I say she wasn't sleeping because she was working on the video, like that's what she was doing. She was learning because she didn't only learn the camera, shoot it, but she did the editing, she did the color grading, she did everything. And it was everything. And I love the video. I had so much fun doing it. I'm amazed we even had enough pieces for it because she's like, I need to show them like who you are. Like I'm always like fun and upbeat, whatever. But the last scene where I'm going down the stairs, that's how I was practically almost the entire time. And she's like, you need to be serious, like for 5 seconds. Um,
And
and so we got that.
I'm
And
sorry,
it's
go ahead.
it's it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. My parents are in there. My friends are in there. You saw Jose Najuan and La Chingona in there,
La
and
chingona
it
in
was just
there,
a
yeah.
good time. Yeah, it was a good time. We ate good food. I wanted to show people. both sides, just like how that was the concept of the song was. I told Shelly, I was like, by the way, I'm half Puerto Rican and half Mexican. How do I make this happen? And she's like, ¿Qué? She's like, we got to make something happen. I'm like, oh, by the way, I love vallenato too. And we threw it in there. And I also wanted to show, obviously, in the video is a complete contradiction to the song. And that's what I wanted. But I wanted to show, there was arroz con gandules, plátano maduros, and carne guisada. Like that was, and that's how I grew up. My dad's playing the congas because obviously he used to be a musician, and that's how I grew up. And I wanted to show people like that was the way what you saw in the video is literally me every day or with my at mom's house. That is my mom's house. That is where I grew up. That's the way it looked. The shrine of pictures everywhere. Yes.
Every
That is.
grandma has a shrine. Come on now.
And it was just, and she listens to me. She let me tell you something. There is a complete difference from a female shooting a music video for another female than a male shooting a music video for a female, because men don't see what us girls see and nitpick all day every day. And that's something that I told me. I was like, don't get this angle, don't get this, don't get this, don't get me sitting down. And she just got everything, and I just love the video. And then the
and
next one I know is going to be even better as well.
and also to add to that, she also did your promo photos.
Yes. So she is. If you ever see the hashtag a Black Sheep Creation, that's who she is.
She's amazeballs. And Natalie says,
Hey, squishy.
hey. So, Christine, she's crying.
She's laughing.
crying. And speak of La Chingona, she sends some hearts out. Very cool. Nice to see you here. My sister is amazing. Cool.
You saw every eye. I mean, I heard every single one.
Mary is uber talented. I love her. And yes, I do love her because she is super talented. Mary is a huge part of my team. I trust her, says Shelly, because she is. She's an amazing talent. She's very forthright in her perception. She is absolutely the greatest, and she just wants to show and tell you your stories in the most beautiful ways.
Mm-hmm.
That's very, very true. Deanna says, I cry every time I hear her sing all these songs, but of course I am her mom. Also would like to say thank you to Shelly for everything she's doing. And Mr. Lawrence, thank you also. God bless you. Well, thank you, Miss Deanna. You don't have to thank me. I am just some dude from Vancouver, Texas. Nobody special. Just some guy who happens to have a microphone and long hair. You have an awesome team, hands down. I mean, sister is pretty awesome, period. Yes, she is everything.
Yes.
And Shelly is honored to be producing this amazing voice. One of the things that I talked to Shelly at Las Vegas, and that was one of the things that she was very, very serious about saying when we talked. She wanted to be sure that she emphasized vocals. She
Oh
was like,
yeah.
yeah, when we talked about coming back, her stepping away, but coming back to Tejano music in a different form. She said that she wanted to emphasize the vocal, bring back vocals to Tejano, the real vocal power. And so she's very selective on the artists that she works with. But vocals are really, really big for her, and I guarantee you she is.
That's one of the things that she said from day one is you need to sound exactly the same live as you do on the track. And if like when we were there, I mean, I had to get a vocal coach, and I have to make sure that I'm warmed up and stuff like that because intonation means everything. She's like, because I'll be damned if I'm going to use auto tune on any of the artists.
Yeah.
Well, I got it.
Yeah, speaking of another great vocalist, Miguel Hernandez. Congratulations, ladies, a great team. Miguel, great musician, and I call him the young Ram Herrera. He's got a voice that is just. He's a great singer, great person overall. And she chimes in, no auto tune, no auto tune, except for when I talk to her because I'm like, hey, Shelly, how are you doing? You're so amazing. I just sorry, I had to do that one. Hilda, one of my favorite friends of people, one of my favorite people on the planet. I loves me some Alicia C. I got a chance to hear her sing this past weekend, and I tell you what,
Woo!
the oof.
We love the music video. Every time somebody has a music video premiere, we're like, okay, ready.
She's great,
Let's go.
man. She's got a set of pipes on her, man. She can dominate, man. That woman can bring down. She had because the stage had like sheet metal over the top of it. It was vibrating. That's how powerful she
Yes.
is.
Bring some class.
Right? Yeah, Shelly says Hilda. And that was really, really awesome. And it's great that you're moving forward. And you know what? I want people to go ahead and get a little grasp of what it is that you do because of the fact that, you know, if you haven't heard Alicia, let me tell you, she's very versatile in what she does. Now, when I first met you, you were more kind of, I've only heard like your mariachi side. So when you first came out, the first song that I heard from you coming with Shelly blew me away because I was like, whoa, what are you
Who is this?
doing? What happened? But the story is an interesting story because you mentioned to her that, you know, your background, you were not only Mexican, but you also had this Puerto Rican side. And then Shelly once again calls you and says, hey, mira lo que.
Mira, look. Maybe it sounded like that. Hey, mira, take a listen right now. And then she just waits. Did you hear it?
And so she gave you this song and you were like, I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really, really cool. And I was like, that's an awesome song. So let's go ahead and take a listen to this song that really kind of took me by surprise. But you know what? It took me by surprise because of the genre that it's in, not because but once again, it shows you your versatility, your vocal ability, and it's really awesome. And it takes advantage of the fact that you're like uber gorgeous, which is one of a plus. It's true. And it also shows Mary's eye, which is very, very keen, you know, her ability. She's just an amazing.
And it's only gotten better. It's you wait till you see. Just wait.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. This is Alicia C. Van Indio, Alicia C. Cuba Radio. Check it out.
Siento fuego al mirarte, solo contigo yo soy feliz. Mil caricias quiero darte, siempre tenerte juntito a mí. Nada me importa, quiero besarte. Se vuelve loco mi corazón, mirar tus ojos y acariciarte. Te quiero tanto, mi dulce amor. Toda la noche pensando en tu amor. Beso a la almohada, imagino tu voz. Sueño en volver a sentir tu pasión. Te necesito, ven pronto mi amor. Te necesito mi amor, ven y yo te haré muy feliz. Te necesito mi amor, ven y ya no me hagas sufrir. Te necesito mi amor, ven y yo te haré muy feliz. Te necesito mi amor, ven y ya no me hagas sufrir. Solo contigo yo soy feliz, mil caricias quiero darte, siempre tenerte juntito a mí. Nada me importa, quiero besarte, se vuelve loco mi corazón, mirar tus ojos y acariciarte. Te quiero tanto, mi dulce amor. Toda la noche pensando en tu amor. Beso a la almohada, imagino tu voz. Sueño en volver a sentir tu pasión. Te necesito, ven pronto mi amor. Te necesito
And I'm back.
The song finished.
No, I had to go get some water. So, no, I didn't go to the bathroom, but I did get water. So, and I was busy talking to Gracie, and she's like, oh my God, that was so beautiful. Your mom is so sweet. So, that's cool. And Milo, Alicia covers
During
during
COVID
COVID.
shutdown. The
Huh?
COVID shutdown. The COVID shutdown.
During the COVID shutdown. Made him tear up. That's really sweet. That's great. So,
we used
what?
to used to just since we were shut down, we would just go live and just sing because we
Just,
were couldn't do anything.
yeah, that's okay. Because I still have, uh, um, you know, during COVID, I had my transplant, which sucked because that's really, really hard
Yeah.
because you're by yourself and, it was, people needed some relief, and it's really cool that you were there to give them. And once again, like I tell you, when, music is universal,
Hmm.
music, you can, you touch people's soul, you know, and it's really awesome. It's really great. And so that's one of the things that we as 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 humans, that's something that we, that's been there from the very, very beginning,
Yeah. Yep.
so
I say that all the time. I'm pretty sure like I've heard music since I was in the womb. Mhm. It's
hmm
all I've been surrounded by it. And that's what we want to keep doing is just continue making music for everyone for till the end of time because I mean
right.
it's been there since the beginning of time to the end like and that's that's what we want. And I never thought
hmm
that I'd be part of the where people would be like, I heard this song and it reminds me so much of something I went through. I'm like, or that you have a tiny little one just singing along. Cuz which is the engineer sent Shelly a video to send me, and she is I think 5, singing Te digo adios in the back seat. And she's even like imitating the vibrato. And I'm like, oh my goodness, it is the cutest
yeah.
thing, and baby loves Ben. And so the minute she's like, put it on, and she starts, dancing. And it's crazy that it touches the little ones. And then, of course, Lucas loves this Pues de Todo. He wants the lyrics so that he can sing along and stuff. And it's just
Ay, hombre.
hearing the little ones, married other nephew Jackson, he knows them all. And we went when we were at Kima, he was actually we were waiting in line to get into the rides, and you just see him look over at me and go, and I'm like, is that Ben? He's like, yes. And it's the cutest thing because you got these little hearts that just don't know, and they don't see how like, hey, by the way, that's you, like it's me, it's AJ, it's just me, and they love it, they appreciate it, and they're gonna grow up with music, or they have an appreciation for music, and that's all. Love it. Like baby literally cries. She loves Annika. She loves her some Annika, and she's just like, "You're so beautiful." And she listens to her music, and then you'll hear like there's certain songs that we play, and you'll just see her in the back seat just crying, and we're like, "You see what music does? Like, she doesn't know what it's saying. She doesn't know, but somehow it moved her little itty bitty heart, to just bring her to tears." And then she loves Shelly too. Like she's like, you should see her little eyes when we say Shelly is on the phone, or she's like, blink, blink, blink,
Yeah.
blink. Ooh.
And it's great because of the fact that all children have appreciation for music and everything else, and that's kind of one of the mantras that I have for the station is that we want to play good music because it's good music for no other reason than just because it's good music. Uh, our main requirement is that it meets the standards, because we want everybody to get to get their dues that they deserve, but aside from that, I'm not one to decide whether this is good or bad. I let the
Mhm.
people decide because that's not up for me to decide. It's up to the
And
people.
there's enough people in the world to love us all. Like we
Mhm.
don't have you don't like my music, fine, that's fine. There's someone out there that will. And that's where I love the support that Shelly gives to us, the team, like the Shell Shock team, Des, Annika, and then obviously Mousy, Squishy, Mary. We're all very, very supportive, and we want to do this for other people mainly. And that's what I love, and the family. I don't know if you saw this picture that I shared. Like we're a family. It's That's what we want to share and that's what we want. We want to just give music for everyone to enjoy and for them to just share and share and share. And like we mentioned, we all know there's not going to be a lot of people that like our stuff, but there's enough. There's 7 billion people in the world. Trust me, we're going to
Right.
have fans.
Oh no, I most definitely. I know I'm doing something right because there's
Yeah.
98,000 people listening to me every month. So something's got to be working. So, and I owe all of that to people like you who produce music, good music from the heart that touch people's hearts and in a way that people want to share and stream and everything else, and like Shelly says, she just chimed in. Shell Shock Records motto is God, family, integrity, uniqueness, and being true to who you are, which is very, very true. Um, my motto is simple. It's what manner of a man would I be if I could not change the world to make it a better place. So, with that being said, I want to give you a chance to say some words. You get to this is your opportunity to go ahead and just say your thank yous or whatever you want.
um,
It's all yours. Let me
yeah.
go ahead and slide on out of there. I'll go ahead and give you the whole floor. This is all for you.
Oh, Um, well, I want to thank everybody that joined in to watch the premiere. The song, like I mentioned, is my favorite of the EP. Thank you, Shelly, for really believing in my voice and helping me grow because I feel like from last year to this year, I I'm not the same person. Thank you, of course, to my beautiful partner Mary, who started this journey for me and is gonna be there until the very end. You have no idea what a Black Sheep Creation and LMD Productions has in store. And just thank you to the fans, really, the people that request it, the people that share it, the people that kept it on the charts. Mas Chingo, and thank you for showing new artist support. And I do want to mention something very, very important about the new artist. April 26th, during Fiesta Week, Black Sheep Creation is putting on a production, and it's Fiesta Latin Nostalgia. It's going to have four incredible artists: Angel Jimenez, Annika. If you guys know and have been listening to David Des El Gallo, he's coming to the event. I'll be there. Mariachi Campanas de America will be there. La 45 will be there. And we have a surprise singer that's also going to be there, and it's going to be hosted by Jose Nat Juan. So it's going to be an amazing event with amazing music. You're talking about 2.5 hours of nothing but beautiful vocals, and there's going to be it'll go out soon, but mark your calendars. And yeah, so I'll be a fanfare. Um, Support, or I hope you guys come out and listen. It's going to be the three original songs. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Again, thanks guys so much for listening to it. Please stream it tomorrow, request it, download it, share it, subscribe to all my socials. It's Alicia C Oficial with 1F. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I have no idea how to get out of this screen.
I am back to save you, kiddo. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. Joe Casa says, amazing single, Alicia C, Shelly Lares, and Jose Rosario Gonzalez, an
Thank you.
amazing production. Melissa says, can't wait. And she says, love me some Gallo too. And that's really awesome that y'all guys are going to be putting that thing together. Let me know. I would love to be there as well.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh, speaking of, real quick, for those of you that are listening that have radio station, anybody sponsorship opportunities are available. Please reach out to me.
And In other words, I will support you.
And I'm like, friends.
Yeah. No. The just one more thing, it's easy to go ahead and support Alicia. Like I said, just buy the song, dude. 99 cents. It's no big deal. It's on your phone. Then you can listen to it whenever you want to. And you know what? Every radio that has been installed in a vehicle for the past 5, 10 years has a USB port, and you can connect your phone to it, and you can play your music on it, and that means you can listen to Alicia C in your car. Holy
It sounds
moly!
amazing in the car.
That's right. It sounds so. Remember that badass radio system that you wanted in your car when you were
Mhm.
15, and now you're 50? At least you get to listen to some good music, right? So do that. And also, just a disclaimer that QVO radio station is a fully accredited radio station, GASCAP BMI and CSEC, and all 5 other other licensing entities that exist on the planet, where you can go ahead and listen to the music as long as you don't listen to it on the continent of Africa and the country of USSR. Also, if you go to Cuba Radio and you hear the music, you go to the website. There is an add to cart button. You can click on it. You can buy the single. You can also buy the album. You can buy it from. It is from iTunes or Apple Music. I do not make any money from that transaction, but because I participate in the program, I do get a discount on my licenses. That is full disclosure. And Shelly Latta says, thank you. She will be on BNet and the
There you
BNet
go.
stage and the Hot Tejano stages. Thank you, Shelly.
Thank you,
Saturday
Shelly.
and
Saving my
Sunday.
life.
She saved us with that information. Mary Ruth says, thank you for continuing to support all of these amazing artists. Mary Ruth, thank you so very much. And, thank you for being an awesome person, because she is an awesome person, Mary Ruth. And, I love the cowboy hats, and I'm going to keep remembering it. Still embarrassed about the karaoke thing. So haven't
She's gonna
forgotten.
call you out right now. Is this?
I know. Sorry.
Well, now you have two. Remember?
Huh?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I said now you have two
Oh,
of them. Remember? Just
two
kidding.
of them. Oh no. Which two? Wait. What? No, don't do
Moving on.
this to me. So, with that being said, thank you so very much for joining us, every one of you.
Thank you. I hope
Alicia
you guys
C's new
loved it.
song. It's a great song, Te Digo Adios. It's a wonderful song streaming. It's going to be available tonight, midnight tonight. Go ahead and get it. Buy her merch. Go ahead and go and subscribe to her YouTube channel. She's got some wonderful songs there, some wonderful cover songs as well. And, if you were impressed by that Ven music video, Mary also helped with some of the cover songs that she did. And man, I'm telling you, the video quality is amazing. So you
Yeah.
should go ahead and check that out. And then also, obviously, Alicia C, beautiful woman, singing some great music, beautiful voice as well.
Mhm.
And you're going to truly enjoy it. And also be watching out the fanfare, BNet, and the Hot Tejano
Tejanos,
stage.
the hot Tejano stage.
A Hot Tejano
And I'm
stage and a
like,
BNet
let me
stage.
write this down real quick.
She will be there Saturday and Sunday. Be checking it out. And that's it. Most of them will be posted on there. I think they give you a little tag thing and everything else that you can go ahead and post it on there. Be checking out for her deals. And if you have anything else, I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else, girlfriend?
No, just make sure again to follow all of my social media pages, Alicia C Oficial with one F, and save, stream, download. Te digo adios mañana or midnight.
Midnight.
I hope I
Best
didn't miss
one.
anything.
It was meant for you, Shelly Rocks. Melissa Reyes. Thank you so very much, guys. And for all of y'all, some quick shout outs. Thank you so very much for all of y'all that were here. Deanna Zavales, she says, good night, everyone, and Lord be with you all. Mary Ruth, Shelly, of course, Melissa, Joe, Milo. Is it Milo? I'm sorry.
Milo.
I'm killing your name. I'm sorry. Hilda, so very much, Victoria. Thank you guys so very much for joining us, La Chingona. You were awesome, an amazing person. I miss you. Miguel, good luck with your new single. I
Thank
really
you.
like it. The collaboration, Lisa Marie, uh, and also to Roxanne, for Peter and everybody else that joined us tonight. Thank you so very much. I'm
Thank
NDO.
you.
That is Alicia C. This is Gilville Radio. We will see you later, and we're going to leave you with one more time. Te digo adios. Hey,
Bye
want to say
bye.
goodbye? Adios. That
Adios.
means sayonara in Spanish.
Te juro que te amo, pero me duele tanto saber que tú me traicionaste, me destrozaste el corazón. Te digo adiós y esta vez sí será por siempre. Te digo adiós, hasta aquí llegan tus mentiras. Tu tonta ya no soy, y aunque me mires llorando, será mejor quedarme libre sin tu amor que aguantar otra traición. Te digo adiós, aunque me esté doliendo el alma. Aún te amo, no lo niego, pero yo sí, mi amor, ya quiero que te vayas. Tu tonta ya no soy, y aunque me mires llorando, será mejor quedarme libre sin tu amor que aguantar otra traición. Te digo adiós, aunque me esté doliendo el alma. Será mejor que terminemos este error, sí, mi amor. Te digo